Oh, crap. Hello my lovelies, hello my darlings. So I've left Carnarvon.
In half a mile, at Carnarvon Road interchange, continue straight to stay on Carnarvon Road, A4087.
And I'm heading for Bangor. I'm just going to go to the range, get some cheap vape juice. It's £1.20 there, and it's about £4.99 everywhere else. And also going to pop into Aldi. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might head south. I don't really want to, but my MOT's due next month. Well, in a month, basically. So I really want to be back down south for that.
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the first exit and stay on Carnarvon Road, A4087.
So I don't really want to be spending money, next month's money, on travelling back down south.
In 50 yards, at Carnarvon Road interchange, continue straight to stay on Carnarvon Road, A4087.
The sat-nav has, so far, been behaving itself. It's quite funny because I know the way. Don't know why I've got it on really, just to be safe I guess. Not that it's been helping much anyway. If you've been watching the other videos, you'll know what a bloody pain it's been. Well, use your indicator please, you're not driving a BMW.
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the first exit and stay on Carnarvon Road, A4087.
Yeah, it looks like I picked the wrong time to have a little chat because I've got loads of roundabouts to go through and the sat-nav's actually doing its job properly for a change. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing, at least today. Going to the range, get some vape juice, going to Aldi, poo bags. I've got to get some more poop bags for the dogs, and some food. And then, yeah, then I don't really know. That's as far forward as I've thought, really, at least, and come to a conclusion. I've been thinking about whether to drive back south or not, because it'd be cheaper on fuel if I just drive back down south in
200 yards, turn right.
In one foul sweep. If I just drive back down straight there rather than messing about visiting places.
Turn right, then turn right.
Okay my lovelies, okay my darlings, so I've decided to head south. South from here is Pembrokeshire basically. But I'm only going halfway, so I couldn't decide what to do. So I think I'm going to start heading south. There's quite a lot to do in Snowdonia, but it gets so busy. The walks and stuff with the dogs.
Turn right onto A4871.
There's not as much space here as there is in Scotland. And there's not so many good park
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on A4871.
What is it with me chatting and the sat-nav's going all the time today? Another thing with a lot of the walks here as well, with all the dry stone walls, is that they've got ladders over them. A lot of the ones I've seen, and I can't get the dogs over. Really want to catch up with Emma, to be honest with you, because she did a couple of good walks, hikes, climbs in Scotland, at least, with her son, and I'd quite like to catch up with her. So the sun's shining, it's a beautiful day. Gone and got a few bits from Aldi. Got my vape juice from the range. It's really cheap.
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on A487.
I shouldn't be moaning about the sat-nav because at least it's saying where I need to go. Instead of going GPS signal lost. Make a U-turn. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit down, if I'm honest with you, right now. Just a little bit low. Nothing too serious.
Exit the roundabout onto A487. Continue on A487 for 1.5 miles.
We all have our off days. But yeah, I do like Snowdonia. It's just been a bit tricky finding park-ups. I mean, there's a few about, but yeah, park-ups with the walks I want to go on. I'm trying to think back now. I think a lot of the time I'm going to need to, a lot of the time I need to go for a park-up for the night and then go somewhere else in the day to do the walks I want to do. I think that's what I'm going to have to start doing, which means I'm going to have to start getting up early in the morning and driving to a park-up where I can go for
in a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on A487.
I'm also very tired because I haven't been sleeping till about 3 o'clock in the morning for a few nights, and then it was I think 2 and then 1 for the past couple of nights. So for the past week or so I really haven't had enough sleep. Basically, since the clocks have changed, it always messes me up. The clocks have gone forward, so yeah, I've lost an hour's sleep, and I always struggle with that more than anything. Not that I have to be up desperately, other than to take the dogs out for a walk for their ablutions, but yeah, I've always struggled with it, especially when I was working. Oh, it's a bit windy. Whoa. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, because I was looking at driving pretty much in a straight line or diagonal from where I was, which was Canafron area, down to Kent, New Romney area, and two of the most direct routes were saying tolls. So then I thought, what about if I drive to the Brecon Beacons, to like Abergavenny, and I put that in the sat-nav from Canafron to Abergavenny, from Abergavenny to New Romney in Kent, and there was no tolls. So I think it's because they took the two routes the sat-nav picked took me possibly through Bristol, and there was a third route which took me east and then southeast. That one didn't have any tolls, but that was about an extra hour, a really long way round. So yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to drive halfway to Pembrokeshire. Probably will be in Pembrokeshire by the time but halfway to Haverford West, and then I'll see what my friend's up to, and then I'll decide, because she's working at the moment, probably message me back a bit later. And then we'll see. Go to a park up half the way, and then I'll make my mind up, see what we want to do. I want to have a chat with her to see if she's had any more thoughts about having the wildlife pond that she wanted done, whether she actually does want it done or not. If she does, then I'll go that way first. If she doesn't, then I'll either pop in and see her for the weekend and then head southeast, or I'll just go to Rebecca Beacon's if she's busy this weekend and then head southeast. That's what I'm thinking. Thinking a lot. I don't know. Nothing special, just the A487. Yeah, I think if I'm honest, I actually prefer the Brecon Beacons to Snowdonia National Park. I'm not sure. I think I do. I went back there twice since being full-time van life, and I think the park ups seems to be more park ups, or seem to be more park ups there, even though it's still quite a small area. The same with Snowdonia National Park. It's a bigger area, but the main bit of it, Snowdon and the main mountain ranges, are really in a fairly small area. I haven't explored it that well, mainly because partly because of the weather, and mainly because of the parking and walking the dogs. It is lovely. I loved it at Carnarvon, down there by the beach, which was kind of like a bull's horns. There's the river coming in, so it's an estuary, but that's more up one end. And then it's kind of the sea is through the bull's horns. And then the sea, obviously tide comes in, and there's an estuary coming into that bull's horn on one end of it, at the Carnarvon end. But it was so windy there as well, which is it's fine. I don't mind a bit of wind, but it did keep me up a little bit last night. Don't think Storm Dave bothered me. But last night the wind seemed to be, I think I was parked sideways on, so the wind was hitting the side of the van, whereas for Storm Dave I parked with the nose into the wind. Yeah, well, I'm just rambling on. As I'm driving, and I like to chat while I'm driving, because I do like driving, but some of the roads are a bit boring. Miss having a shotgun pilot with me. Still on the A487. It's just a better view up ahead now. It was a lovely view. I think we missed it. Well, I didn't, you have. Still not a bad view, but yeah, another thing with Wales, or at least Snowdonia, away from the actual mountains, most of it's farmland, all divided up, which isn't my favourite, to be honest. I like the proper wilderness of Scotland and not the Highlands.
In a quarter of a mile, at Drummadog roundabout, take the second exit onto Drummadog bypass, A487.
Yeah, I think you missed the view. See the mountains up ahead, to the left, in the clouds. Well, we're heading to Penrhyn-Dwydrath, or very close to, if not through Penrhyn-Dwydrath. I think the A487 goes through Penrhyn-Dodworth, so they had a vegan cafe there, didn't they? I mean, I've just had a couple of sandwiches half an hour ago, but it might be good to go and support them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to nip into Penrhyn-Dodworth and see if they've got anything I can just take away. Maybe it'd be good to support a vegan cafe. Car park's full up. It's awfully busy. How much is the SO fuel? 194. Ooh. 180 something really. I've seen 184 and 186. So I don't want to pay 194 really. I need to fill my tank up, so in the next 20 miles or so, we'll see. That was 194. See if that was a good move, not filling up at that one. Still on the A487. This is quite lovely here. Not sure exactly where we are. It's quite a lovely area. We're south of Doggo. Don't know how to pronounce it. I'll put it up on the screen. Doggo area, just south of. Yeah, quite a lovely area. Doesn't seem to be that many places to park, but I haven't stopped to have a look because I haven't found. There we go, there's somewhere to park. No warning. Just appeared. No parking signs. Parking 250 yards or whatever. No. You see it just as you drive by. Past an SO station. It was £1.90. Should have stopped and put a little bit of fuel in because my fuel has gone down to 32 miles now. And my fuel lights come on, so I'm going to have to stop somewhere and find the closest fuel station. I'm just hoping I'm not going to run out. I wish I'd stopped and just put a few quid in back at that SO.